Hey folks, Reviewy McReviewface coming back at you on day 11 of the 12 NogTales of Christmas. That's right, today I've decided to actually remember what day it is or remember how to count. This is day 11 because we only have 2 cocktails left. That's right, 2 left in our series of 12 taking beautiful, wonderful cocktails, mixing in some eggnog, and seeing if it makes me vomit. So far, so good, mostly. So I actually, no, that's not true. I have yet to actually be physically ill from any of these. Several of them have tasted bad, but so far, so good. Knock on wood, I haven't actually been physically ill from any of them yet. I'm stalling. Let's get to it. Let's see what the 11th day is. It's card number 9, which makes this. Welcome to the Whiskey Nog Sour. All right, so here we have all of the ingredients we need for the Whiskey Sour cocktail. It's a cocktail comprised of whiskey, usually but not always, American bourbon, lemon juice, sugar. Some recipes also call for egg white. We're going to go with the egg white, even though it might be a little redundant with the eggnog, but that's all right. It does appear in print as early as 1826 in a list of ways that whiskey could be drunk. It does not appear again until 1862, at which point it is immediately inducted into the canon of American drinks. So, what do we need? In our shaker, we're dry shaking this to get a nice frothy foam. We need 7 milliliters of sugar, which, I don't know, about that much. Seems about right. 15 milliliters, about a half shot. Where's my barrel? Almost forgot my shot measuring. So we need a half shot of lemon. There we go. Half a shot of lemon juice. And then we need 2 ounces of bourbon. Got our lovely maker's mark here. We'll do 2 ounces of bourbon. There we go. Bourbon added. And then optionally 15 milliliters of egg white. You know what? Actually, instead of doing the egg, I'm going to actually try to make this as an eggnog version of it. So I'm going to replace the egg white with eggnog. So it calls for 15 milliliters of egg white. I'm going to go a little heavier than that. I'm going to go almost a full ounce of eggnog into there. Now we dry shake so that hopefully we get a nice frothiness. Hopefully. Shake and strain into a large cocktail glass. I don't think actually I need this large of a glass. I'm going a smaller glass. Let's go with this glass. I think the other glass would be overkill. I don't think there's that much liquid in here. So we'll strain that into a glass. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why they said a large glass, because there's not a lot of liquid in this. And then garnish with a cherry. I don't know how long these have been in the fridge. It may have been a very long time. But I don't think these technically count as fruit anymore, the maraschino cherries, so they probably are just fine. I think they're like Twinkies. They survived the apocalypse if you needed them to. You're supposed to also garnish it with an orange slice, but I don't have an orange slice. I don't think it foamed up quite the way an egg white would. I think an egg white probably would have given you more of that nice, thick, foamy look. But let's give this a try. The Whiskey Nog Sour. Cheers. Not bad. A little heavy on the lemon. Now, the nice thing is with a dry shake, it has fully incorporated So we're not getting the horrific curdling that we have in oh so many of the cocktails up to this point. I think I might cut the lemon in about half and maybe shake it a little longer. Try and get, because it really didn't foam up at all. I think maybe I might even do the egg white and the, you know what I'm going to do? I know we've already had a sip of this, but I want to try something. I want to try, we're going to fish out that cherry. Okay, dump that back into its container here. I'm going to try putting the egg white in and then reshaking it. I'm always terrible at separating out whites and yolks, so I always try to do it very cautiously. Okay, I think that did it. So, well, yeah, and look at that. Look at all that eggshell I got in there. I am not good at this part of it. I got eggshell all up in my egg whites. Try and pull as much of that out of there as I can. And that little bit, I think it's called the abdomen or whatever. You know, that gross, slimy part that actually was going to be part of the chicken. I'm not a big fan of eggs, which is hilarious for the amount of eggnog that I drink. But I would just like to remind you that eggs are unborn chickens. You're welcome. Now let's take this eggnog mix thing that we have. Let's dump in, here we'll put our cherry back in the glass. It's going to do, yeah, see if we can do, yeah, that seems about right. Ugh. That amount of nice raw delicious egg, because who doesn't love some raw delicious egg? And we're going to try remixing this. I'm going to give it a little bit longer of a shake because I really want to spray myself with liquor, apparently. Yeah, well, that sweater's going into the wash. All right, let's see if that foamed it up at all. No, I didn't do I did not do a single thing. That is exactly the same way as it was before. The egg white did temper the flavor of the lemon. I'll give it that. So it's less of a sour flavor. I really was hoping for a little bit more lift, but doesn't quite elevate it to that level. It's not bad, but honestly, if you just do the eggnog and the bourbon, you're probably going to be happier. But hey, it was worth a shot, worth a chance. So thanks so much for watching as I save you from trying to make a whiskey nog sour. As I said, just go ahead and have your favorite bourbon just right in the eggnog. But thanks so much for watching. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the final episode of Reviewy's 12 NogTales of Christmas, when you get to see what the final number 12 cocktail will be. It should, well, I don't want to give it away. I won't give you any hints. No hints. You'll have to come back tomorrow if you want to find out what that last cocktail is. Thanks so much for watching. Click that subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, Mrs. McReviewface.
There's egg in it.
There is egg in it. But there's egg in a lot of cocktails.
I know that.
And the booze kills anything that's in it. So this is
The smell is really bad.
This is a whiskey nog sour. No?
No like.
See, usually have
A
a whiskey sour usually has that nice frothy head on it from the egg white, and this just never.
It's just not good.
I think the eggnog just it killed all the fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're just better off just whiskey and bourbon and nog. What's that?
Final instead of final.
I said final? I said final. I underpronounced the F, but I definitely said final. I did not say final.